On climate change, we have two sets of data that are staggering. I want to confirm with you, Mr. Prime Minister, Tropical Storm Erica caused damages that is equivalent to some 90% of your country's GDP, and Hurricane Maria destroyed some 90% of buildings on the island of Dominica. How would you describe this urgency and impending perils of climate change?
Well, we face these challenges almost every month, these threats every month. And we're a small country. We have no opportunity to run to another state or to run to another province. It's just one island, and that's the situation in all of the islands in the Caribbean. And I think this is where we are more vulnerable than other countries because we're islands, we're small island states. And so it is a real existential threat to our survival. Every step you make forward, when a storm comes, it takes you 2 or 3 steps backwards. So in terms of our economic development or economic prosperity, we are not where we could have been because of the impacts of climate change, because you have to rebuild and it's costing you resources to rebuild. So resources that you should be using to push ahead, you have to be using those resources to rebuild infrastructure which you put in place 3 months prior to the disaster impacting you. So for us, it's a real threat, and we cannot say more how urgent it is for concrete and practical action to be taken by the developed world to assist in nations like ours in combating the impacts of climate change.